My first ever collection on YouTube. PS2 Collection. Here we go. So here are all my PS2 games. Well, most of the PS2 games. I have a couple more, but they'll be involved in the next issue of this. An update. Crash Tag Team Racing. This is a pretty cool game. It's got a lot of racing involved, and it's my favourite Crash game ever. I've only really played two popular ones. I would rate it as a pretty awesome game. Pretty simple. But I haven't got 100%, but I've completed it, just not 100%. It's called Crash Twinsanity. This one is a little bit more tricky than the Tag Team Racing, as it involves you playing as Crash more rather than just like driving around and stuff. I haven't really got very far in this game yet though. Hoping sometime maybe I just can get further, because I'm like on this part where you have to do this jumping and I always get stuck, and yeah, I like to try and jump over and I always fall. So hopefully sometime in the future I'll get further. The first of the 3 Devil May Cry's I have 3 Devil May Cry games. Me myself, I prefer number 1 the best. That is my favourite Devil May Cry game, number 1. Then probably, I don't know, I mean, I've completed that and I've only got halfway through that. So maybe it goes in that order at this current stage in favourites. Sometime I'm going to do a YouTube walkthrough for Devil May Cry and for number 2, and if I can get further in number 3 I'll do it for number 3 too. Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure. I think this is a pretty good skateboarding game. It is fun, quite simple. Some things are a bit challenging, some of the jumping and things, but overall I think it's a pretty cool game. You can play as famous Disney characters, Toy Story characters, Lion King, Tarzan. I think that's it. Oh, yeah, I think that's it. And you can just like create your own little people. It's Futurama, the video game, and I've just got this recently, so I haven't played that much. I'm going to do a walkthrough for it when I eventually get further in the game. The walkthrough I'm going to do is going to be like as good as I can get it, as I'm trying to get 100%, well, near enough as 100% as I can get. I think it's a pretty good game so far. The next game on the list I have not completed. I've got halfway through the game. If I can get further I'll do a walkthrough for it. I got it recently. Well, I had a copy of it before, but it like didn't work. So my girlfriend bought me another version for my birthday. So, which I've yet to play yet, this version. Sometime I'll play it and hopefully try and complete it. Maybe do a walkthrough for it if I can. The Jak series, which is Jak 1, 2 and 3. I did originally have Jak X, but I gave it to my girlfriend as I am not the very best. I prefer Jak 1, 2, 3 me. Jak 1 is the most simplest one, and them 2 are more challenging. I've got up to about halfway through Jak 3, and I've nearly completed Jak 2. I think I'm up to about 95%, and it's somewhere really near the end. So hopefully I'll do a walkthrough for these 3 sometime in the future. It's a pretty good series. It's Maximo, Army of Zin. Basically Maximo 2. And this game is cool. It's pretty good game. I am really trying to get 100% on the levels, but it is pretty tough to get 100%. I mean, first level I can get 100% fine, and it's just second level I always seem to get 99%. I wanted to do 100% walkthrough to put onto YouTube, but if not, I'll just have to settle to a 99% walkthrough. Okay, now we're on to the second patch. Ratchet Clank has 4. Well, let me just move it. Let me just put it over there. Okay, I currently have, well, I actually have 5 games, but one is still at my house, so I have size matters for PS2 as well. My favourite one, I don't know, maybe it's number 1. I mean, I like number 1 a lot. 2 and 3 are a lot more challenging, but Gladiator itself is like the easiest one of them all. I don't really have like a proper favourite one. I mean, I think they're all brilliant games. Even people who don't seem to like Ratchet Gladiator, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty sweet. Now my Rayman series, which is currently is Raving Rabbids, Rayman 3 and Rayman Revolution for PS2. Rayman 3 is my favourite by far. Rayman Rabbids is fun, but it's just not like the Rayman series itself. It's just totally different. It's fun to play, but I prefer the Rayman series, Rayman 3 thing. So that's my favourite one by far. And I'm currently doing a walkthrough on it, so that's why. And maybe if I can complete that, I'll do a walkthrough on that too. And sometime I'll do a Raving Rabbids walkthrough. This is Resident Evil Outbreak, which currently is in the worst condition of my games. It is really, really rubbish. This is currently the only real Resident Evil one I've got. I did have like loads of them. I had Dead Aim, Outbreak File 2, Survivor 2, Veronica X. I think I lost them all. Dead Aim was my favourite one of the series, even though that was like rated the worst. That was my favourite one. Maybe sometime I'll do a walkthrough on Resident Evil Dead Aim. But I don't think I'm going to do a walkthrough on this. I don't really understand it, and I'm not the best at the game either. It's Ruff Trigger, and I really like this game, and I'm doing currently a walkthrough on it. I've got 50% through the game, so once I put that up, I'll do the other half, and I'll put that up. It's rated really rubbish, and it's just people keep saying it's like a copy of Ratchet. I think maybe it is similar to Ratchet, but I don't think it's a full copy, and I think people are just misjudging it. I mean, I like Ty, which is a game coming up soon, but I think that's really like Jack, and that's rated not like rubbish. So I think people should just stop misleading this game and properly have a go at what it is, rather than just dissing it. Sly series, which is my current and always favourite series of my games. I think it's just phenomenal. I like Sly 2 best. I haven't got a favourite of the 2 because I like them the most. I like them a lot. And Sly Raccoon I like a lot, but Sly 2 and 3 are just like better. And I'm hoping there's going to be Sly 4 for PS2 to help my collection get bigger sometime in the future. The next series is big, as it's the wrestling series. And that is the series, it's huge. And I do actually have Smackdown 2 and 1 for PS1. So I have them all except for 2007. And my favourite would probably be 2008 and 2009, which are the newest two. So yeah, but I still think that Regional 3 are fun for PS2. I don't really feel much from them too. Now next series is Spyro series, which I currently only have 2 games for. I'm starting to build a collection up. I've completed that with cheats, so I haven't really completed it properly, and I've only just got that, so. But maybe sometime in the future, if I can do it, I'll do a walkthrough on both these 2 games. That's a good game. Pretty tough, pretty challenging, but it's a good game in overall. And Spyro Enter the Dragonfly looks cool, but I haven't really got very far on it yet. Tony Hawk's Underground 2, and it's my favourite of the Tony Hawk series. I've played Underground 1, I wasn't really a fan of it, and I've played Pro Skaters, not particularly much of a fan either. The only real one I've liked was Tony Hawk's Underground 2. I think it's another good skating game, just like Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure. Go out there and buy Bam's game. That's a Tony Hawk's game, but have you seen Tony Hawk there looking all serious? Okay, next up is Tasmanian Tiger, and I've just recently got it. I think it's a really good game. I've only really been introduced to it by someone who I'm watching videos online of on YouTube, Scottish Duck. He's the reason why I've got into Ty series, so I'm thanking him because it's a pretty good game. I watched his videos and now we've got the game, so thanks to him. And the final game I have is Whiplash. That's a pretty cool game too, and I'm currently working on that. So sometime in the future I have videos up of Whiplash, Tie and other games. See you next time for the PS1 collection.